Hi friends, how's everyone today? Miss Anna is going to read a book. The title of the book is How Big is a Million? Let's go check it out. Pipkin was a very small penguin who was always asking very big questions. How wide is the ocean? How high is the sky? Is the moon made of cheese? But the thing was he wanted to know most of all was how big is a million? He went to ask his mama, but she was busy catch breakfast. Pipkin counted the fish his mama had caught and found that there were 10. Ten's a big number of fish for breakfast, he said. But it ten's this big. How big is a million? A million more fish than you could ever eat, said Mama. A million's much, much more than 10. Pipkin thought about this for a while. He tried to imagine much, much, much more than 10. It's no good, he said at last. I will have to go and find a million to know for sure how big it is. Good luck, called Mama as she watched him go. Pipkin walked a little way and found a crowd of penguins. They were huddled in a circle, keeping warm. That's a lot of penguins, Pipkin thought. They are much, much more than 10. Excuse me, he called. How many of you are there? 100, said the middle penguin, and I'm the warmest one of all. 100 is a very big number, said Pipkin. If 100 is this big, how big is a million? A million's much, much bigger than 100, the middle penguin said. But 100 is enough to keep you toasty warm. Would you like to join us? No, thank you, said Pipkin. I have to find a million. He set off again through the deep white snow. After a while, his feet got tired of walking, so he slid on his tummy down a long hill. It must be fun. He bumped into a seal cub who was doing much the same thing. Then ever so quickly it began to snow. That's a lot of snowflakes, Pipkin whispered. There are more than 100 and much, much more than 10. Do you think there are a million? No, said the seal cub, but I'm sure there were 1,000. 1,000 is really big number, said Pipkin. If 1,000's this big, how big is a million? The seal cub wrinkled his nose. Whew, he said. A million's much, much bigger than 1,000. Pipkin and the seal cub built a snow penguin and a snow seal cub and threw far too many snowballs to count. Oops. Then Pipkin said, I really have to go. I have to find my million. Good luck, said the seal cub. Pipkin walked and walked and walked all around the South Pole and back home again. His toes were cold and he was sleepy all over, and he hadn't found a million of anything at all. Pipkin was a very, very disappointed penguin. He said to his mama, I found 10 yummy fish, 100 warm penguins, and 1,000 pretty snowflakes, and a brand new friend. But I couldn't find a million however hard I tried. Mama gave him a big warm hug. Come outside, she said. I've got something to show you. Here's your million, my little Pip. You can make a wish on every single one. So here it says, this way to see Perkins' million. Oh, look! What is this? A million what? Million stars! He found it! I hope you like this story. Bye, friends!